Got a mailbag. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I got some other stuff I received in the mail. So let's just dive right in. Decoration. Cool. All right. These are some kind of forceps, sterilized forceps. I think these are for, yeah, body piercing. These are for piercing. I don't know how you're supposed to open these. I mean, you think they'd make them be openable. I think they do not use if package is damaged. Like, this is like, God forbid someone's using this on a human being. This package is, I would not trust this package to be actually sterilized. No, would not. These are disposable, one-time use. Oh, these are terrible. Forceps for piercing. So I guess, you know, it's made to hold, like locking. I thought maybe this would be good to, there's a clamping. Maybe I can wrap a rubber band around that to hold those engagements better, but they were fairly cheap. They're not as good quality as I expected them to be, but they're interesting. Let's drink some coffee. Double row 2X 40 pin female 2.54 millimeter pitch flat PCB panel breakable pin header. Now that's a description right there. That's pretty good packaging. I like this. Very nice. This is probably the best packaging I've gotten for pin headers so far. I'm not going to take these out. These look like 2x40 through hole pin headers. Okay. Expansion board module. This is like a USB regulator. Actually, this is pretty cool. This is it's got a micro USB input. It's got a 9 volt or 12 volt toggle. That's probably for this regulation here. So it's a multi-regulator board. It's got 1V8 outputs, 3V3 outputs, 5V outputs, and switchable 9 or 12 volt output boost. So it's just has a bunch, you know, it's got 2 voltage regulators and then a boost section. And then a 5 volts probably pass through. Maybe it's got some protection on it or not. And then it's got a 9 or 12 switchable output terminal. And it's got a 5 volt, I assume this is 5 volt, USB output. Yeah, it goes straight through. So that's really cool. I mean, they make a really good bench power supply for, you know, for a breadboard or something. Instead of getting one of those weird ones that only fit on a breadboard, you could put this in an enclosure and just stick these pin headers to terminals, or just leave it just like that, so you can just put your jumpers on there. And it's cool. It's got 1V8 for really low power stuff. That was pretty neat. I like that. Relax products. Ooh, relaxation. Okay, I know why they're calling it a relax product. It's a code word for something. These are clamps. Clamps that go on clamps of an erotic nature that go on a sensitive part of your body. Get out of there. These are essentially nipple clamps. And they're really nice. I wonder if these come off. Yeah, so you can take those off. They're really strong, and you can adjust the tension. So it won't crush stuff. And there's two of them. So I'll probably just pull that chain off, and I wonder if the BNC will fit in that. Let's find out. Let's find out if a BNC jack fits in that that connector. Not really. Kind of. Yeah, it kind of fits. But I don't know if you'd want to energize this. I guess you could ground it or something. Well, this is another thing. I'm always looking for ways to hold components on a board or components together while you're soldering them. And I like that these seem to have really good clamping power, and they're insulated, and they have these mounts are what are used to mount to third hands. I think I have one too. Let's see. Yeah, so these mounts right here, I guess you'd have to crimp it on there, but that's kind of the idea. And that kind of came loose. Most of these are just, I guess you could always weld that on there. So, insulated alligator clips. And I guess if you're trying to solder something, or you're holding something, the fact that you can see, I kind of thought this would be for, well, I guess I didn't think about it. This really can't be used to lock it. It's really to set the distance, which might be okay to reduce the tension on something you're trying to hold and not crush. So that was my thought process. Look, it comes with, so I guess you're supposed to keep the chain there, and it's supposed to be, I should have got a silver chain so that I could at least use the chain for hanging it up. That's hideous. It's just cheap. So there you go, 2 little clamps with rubber on them, and settable distance for clamping. I don't know what that is. It doesn't say. Compact speaker is what it says. I think I ordered some PCB speakers. Good packing job. I like it. Not too bad. Oh, this is a big PC speaker. Oh, no wonder I was... Oh, geez. That's a speaker right there. Wow. I was thinking this is one of the smaller ones. BKM06941. Usually those codes mean stuff like what the impedance is and what the impedance is and what Bujeon, does it say Bujeon? Bujeon. Usually tells you what the impedance is and tells you what the impedance is and the voltage, or you can look it up and find out. So that's a speaker. I think you might need an amplifier to drive that, but that can actually emit full tone. Pin header strip. These are surface mount, 4 pin headers. I ordered a bunch of pin headers because I don't have surface mount dual rows, and I don't have, I have some of these but not enough. And I bought those LED panels, and God, I hate when they saran wrap stuff. There we go. Damn, I tightened it. I wrapped that real good. I don't want it. See, the secret to shipping stuff is to make sure things don't move. When things rattle, that's when they doesn't matter how much packaging you use. If things move around inside of it, it will destroy itself, and they will not get to you in a good fashion. So these are surface mount dual headers. So I figured I could use these instead of finding surface mount female headers is kind of hard and they're expensive. So I thought these would be a good alternative. I could just use these and use the opposite, you know. I mean, not these. I mean the female sockets with the shrouded connectors. So this should work just the same, just without the shroud. I don't know how many are in there, but quite a bit. All right. This doesn't say what it is, but I think I know what it is. I'm pretty sure these are some more component boxes. Yeah, saw a really good deal on these, and I really like these containers. I don't know how I'm going to store them because there's nowhere to, you know, you have to stack them or you have to make a holder for them. Oh, it's got something on there. So this was 20. Gray. That kind of looks like a brownish gray, huh? Beige. It's supposed to be gray. Eh, it's not really gray, is it? Gray and orange. SMD holders. These ones seem to be a better quality than the other ones. They don't bend. They're not curved. But I find that I started filling them up really quickly. The ones I already have. I have this right here. And I thought I was going to use them for SMD, and it turns out they're really good for just holding little switches and stuff and hardware. M2, M3 hardware. And just little things I get in the mail that I want to put somewhere that I don't know where I'm going to put them and I don't want to lose them. So now I got more. So the only problem with this is there's really nowhere to store it. You almost need to, you know, you need to have an open shelf where you can put these on or put them in some kind of tray. But I really like them, so I'm going to keep buying more and figure out some kind of storage mechanism for them. Maybe I can make some kind of slotted, see these are curved. See the way they're curved like that? I don't know why they do that. Just some kind of slotted tray that you can put them in. But I really like them. They're really cool. And the different colors you can use for color coding stuff. So that's the mail. I got some stuff the other day that I already opened. I got these Wi-Fi antenna 2.456, is that it? 2.456 gigahertz. And chip antennas, ceramic antennas. These are antenna factors. And they're the small kind. In case I want to do a Wi-Fi project and use an onboard antenna. And Amazon had a fire sale. Amazon had a lightning deal on filament, and I don't really have any filament. I only have black roll. They had this decal, I think it's called. So I got some white. I think it was 12 something, $13. It said 0.02. I doubt it, but as far as tolerance goes, I'll have to see. But PLA 1.75 millimeter. Looks to be a nice color white, a little bright, but it's got some desiccant and seems to be, well, I might have a little void there. See, that might have pushed through. I think it's sealed though. So we'll see how that works. And this finally arrived. I ordered this almost 3 months ago. I think it got lost in the mail, and they immediately sent me another one. Really heavy. It's probably counterfeit. It's probably a knockoff, but it feels like it's a really nice quality. I mean, everything's beefy. I don't know, but I'll have to test it out and see how hot it gets. And that's just for power control, if I want to power control a heater or some kind of thermal load or resistance load. And just a project case, a bigger project case that I don't already have. I don't think I have this size, and they were pretty cheap. I don't really like these cases. They're just really cheap. But if you're gonna give something away, you just need something, throw something in there, you're just gonna bunch a bunch of holes in it. They're cheap enough that you don't care about planning. A lot of times when I have an enclosure, I plan it. I spend too much time planning the enclosure, and the project never gets done. So I have a bunch of these cheap ones, so I could just punch holes in it, stick something through it, and be done, have something to hold, you know, instead of having this on my desk. I could actually wire something up and put it in an enclosure and just get it out of the way and be able to use it. And carry it back and forth somewhere, you know, and not have to deal with that. So that's everything. That's everything for now. Till next time.